what? I think my life is very good. Wow, every day, not enough eat, cannot pay parents, cannot retire parents, parents still have to work. I've talked to some students, right, especially from Singapore. They are people that 70 plus year old still have to work. I got one person that I talked to, he's 50-year-old. The mother is 80-year-old. And he come and tell me, I cannot support my mother, and my mother have to work to support herself at 80-year-old. How shameful being the son of that mother. Guys, are you shameful or not if your mother at 80-year-old have to work to feed herself? Now, this is the story that I hear. Can I ask you guys, have you heard of stories of people 70-year-old working in Singapore just to support themselves? God or not? Actually, is it true or not? I don't know. I would really want to ask. Is it true that there are people that are 70 plus year old have to work to support themselves? Oh shit, I can tell you this, if it's true, this is a damn shitty situation to be in. You know why? Because right, if a person is born poor, it's never their fault. If they're at the end of their life, anyone have to work past 60, not by choice. Not by choice means I at 60 years old, I am super rich already. I have an option to work or not to work. But if it's not by choice, they have to work because they have no one to support them. Then that's a very, very bad situation to be in. It's always a person's fault and the decision they make, right, during their youngest day that contributed to them working during 60 and above. Make sense? So you gotta make damn good decisions today so that you don't have to work from 60 and above. Make sense? Any one of you still want to work 60 and above? Not by choice. If you got a choice, you also don't want, correct or not? So don't ever put yourself in that situation. I didn't know it was that bad. I really didn't know it was that bad, I was still doubting. I said, where got, at the moment I hear it, I said, where got people 60 plus, all retire already, where got work one? Then I saw, then only I know. If it's by choice, okay lah, I'm okay with it. Make sense? So that's why, right, people always lie to themselves. Do not lie to yourself, right? And the ultimate closer is a person who can control their own life and decisions. The average person let life happen to them. The ultimate closer continues to accept challenges to improve themselves. The average person always say, never mind like this, I know it already. Then go and don't do it. And then the ultimate closer always committed to do whatever it takes. The average person always do things half-heartedly. And the ultimate closer will always choose to do things right now. The average person will always procrastinate and delay. Right? So this is two different people when it comes to sale and making money in using sales, whether in your business or in sales. Now, given a choice, right, which type of mentality or the kind of behavior that you want? Ultimate closer or the average person? Which one would you want to happen for yourself as a behavior? Now, if you want to choose this closer, I congratulate you, but it's very hard also, to do this, correct or not? Yeah. But this is what it takes. I'm not going to lie to you. This is what it takes to become successful in sales. Now, I want to be very honest with you here. You see, if you could have done it yourself in sales, you would have already done it, correct? You won't be here today. And if you're here today, right, it also proves that one thing, you are smarter than the average Joe outside. Because deep down inside, you know that there's always a next level you can get there. But all you need is the commitment to get there and a little push. Now, yet, right, I cannot tell you to be committed. You have to make a decision to become committed to this type of behavior, this type of belief, right? You gotta be able to make that decision for yourself if you want to become this ultimate closer, to make money for yourself, to get a better life, to get better options in life, right? And this one, all the decisions you make, right, requires clarity. Why? Because, you see, you want to take action, correct or not? Remember the river story? If you want to jump into the river, if everything is clear, you will feel confident to jump, correct? And remember this, clarity is the one that creates confidence. It's not by other people, it's not by anything. When you are clear about things, you can actually do it already. Make sense? And confidence creates actions, right? So, when we're talking about creating, right, today, do you want to create or wait for opportunity? Which one do you think is faster? Which one is more consistent, creating or waiting? Now, creating require you to learn something new, require you to do new things in new ways, You're okay in that, like jumping out of your comfort zone in order to create your opportunity. It means you have to do things that you've never done before. You have to take some risks you never take before. Is it okay enough? I mean, not okay also you have to push yourself alright? Make sense? And remember, if you push yourself to do sales, this is the skill that you learn at the same time you can earn. Right? Because when you do something that is unknown for you, right, you will unlock your potential you. Because locked in your genetic codes, right, is when you put yourself doing something new in a situation, you will unlock these new genes that build new parts of you inside the body, that the potential that you cannot see before. Now, you see, right, last time, I never knew when I was born that time, I could close 11 million deal. I could make 30,000 in 3 days. I never knew that. But I pushed myself to do it, right, to get a new potential, correct? I also never knew I'm going to be talking to hundreds of students just like this. I never knew this was my path in life. I never knew that I could do public speaking. Make sense? And yet I'm still doing it. Alright? So you see, right, many people come to me, right, ask me to coach them to do the same. But I just don't have the time, right? Sometimes, when I coach people, I only select the right people to coach. And that is very important to keep my sanity and my time, right? And even, right, when people ask me, Aaron, you can know about all this formula, right? Means you can apply to any industry. I say, yes. Then in my company, right, I ask you to help me to apply to our company, then how much you charge? I say, 250K. Nothing lower than that. Like that Yeah, I said, so I said, the sales you want to do is how much? Oh, we want to increase the sales by 100 million this year. So I said, if you want to increase the sales by 100 million, I give you a strategy, you can do maybe 50 million You pay 250K, it's expensive for cheap. I said, very expensive for why? I pay a trainer 10,000 only for Aaron. I said, is it okay for you? Is it insane for you to pay 10,000 to make 50 million? Do you think you can invest 10,000 and make 50 million guys? Can or not? Crazy, right? Cannot, right? You must invest more money, correct? Makes sense, right? And that's why, right, people don't understand the value. They don't understand how they want to get there. So they keep on paying those low charging mentors, low charging people. You know why people charge lower? Because they don't have the skill to teach you. They teach you from the book. They don't know. They don't dare to charge higher because they know they are not selling as a profession. They're just teaching. Make sense? And that's why a lot of trainers, I don't learn from them. Because I've been learning from a lot of trainers and I know which one is true, which one is not. Only the one that got the experience you can learn from. And therefore, right, my private coaching fees, right, when I teach people, right, I say, you want to make money for your entire lifetime? Now, agree or not, a sales skill is something that you can learn and use for your entire lifetime. Yes? You cannot forget one, you can always use one, Then if you can keep on using the skill again and again and again, is it okay to invest 30-50K to gain a skill like that? How many of you think it's okay to invest 30-50K to gain a skill that you can use for your entire lifetime? To make money, Now, if you think that's not okay, let me ask you this. If you've been to tertiary education, has your parents invested 30-50K into your degree? Got or not? Got, right? But can that degree work and make you money for your entire lifetime? Maybe can, maybe cannot. But sales will always can. Make sense? You see, I don't want to waste people's time, and I don't want to have other people waste my time as well. Which I think you agree to that as well, isn't it? Right? So you see, whenever I think about okay, who is the right people, who is the student that I'm teaching, I also don't know who you are right now. Right? I also don't know where you come from. I don't know your background story. So in order for me to coach you better through these 4 days, right? Because I like to learn about the people that I coach, right? So can I get your help, right, to fill in this form, right? We're going to end the whole training by another 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes to fill in this form. Is that okay? So I get to know you first and who you are. I want you to fill in the form with all the truthful information and be transparent as possible. Alright? So team, can you please help me to send in the link into the chat? And also, right, guys, you can go and type this into your browser, talktoaaron.com. Fill out the form so that I know who you are. Alright? And I'm going to give you the next 5 minutes to do this. Alright? I'm going to play the music. After 5 minutes, I'm going to be back and then we continue with the day 1 assignment. Okay, so don't go first. You need to know what is the assignment in the next 5 minutes. Alright?